Hey, what's up, Aries? Thank you so much for checking out my channel here, Reflexive Moon Tarot. My name is Sarah, and I'm doing your reading for the full moon in Capricorn. So, a really great time for release. This moon brings release. It brings a new sense of trust in the universe. It could be a time where you're ending a professional project, because Capricorn is one of the zodiacs that's very related to work and work ethic. And it's a really great time to find balance between your personal and private life due to that as well. If you've been dealing with anxiety, it's a really great opportunity to, put that fear in check and stop fearing the worst, stop subscribing to catastrophic thinking. And if you have been overly hard-headed or hard-nosed, then, figure it out. You got this. So let's set the tone with some oracle. And we have faith in your dreams. All right. Have faith in your dreams, Capricorn. You deserve everything that you dream of. Whoa. Oh my gosh. I'm calling you Capricorn even though it's Aries. Got the Capricorn moon on my mind. So this is 100% a reading for Aries. My bad for the mix-up. All right, we're starting off with the moon. So, unknown influences. That is the name of your game, perhaps. There is such a great unknown when it comes to pretty much everything. There's always the element of surprise. Even when you look at science, right? Science is not, scientists like to think that, evidence-based everything is the answer to all of the things, but it's not. We need to use our intuition. We need to trust our intuition. We need to honor things like reality-based perception. And it is something that you could talk about for days. There's actually a lot of really one in particular, like an indigenous scholar that talks about reality-based perception and how important it is when dealing with the way that we interact, dealing with the idea of reality and how you really only have your own, and that no two are the same. Now, you're not being recognized on some level, or maybe, you feel like you're not being recognized for what it is that you're doing or what it is that you're capable of. And so what is this recognition that you seek, if you do at all? Because you may not even seek recognition. Maybe you just deserve recognition, but you're not getting it, and it doesn't really matter to you. But if it does, what is it that you are expecting as a form of recognition? Is it what people, is it how much effort you're putting into something? Is it what you think you deserve financially, in terms of payment for what it is that you do? There's so many things that embody how recognition plays out. So maybe that's something that's not clear for you and that you need to make clear, which is tricky. the universe is telling you that you're all over the place. You're not the only person that's gotten this card in reverse as well. Maybe it's just like the influence of the moon right now. We don't really know how the ripple effect is going to play out on the, you know, in terms of the daily grind for this lunar cycle. And then we have the Three of Pentacles. It's reversed in your subconscious. So there's a disconnect. Like your psyche is not connecting with your skill set, or you're just not connecting with the people within your network on some level. And maybe that's because you don't feel like they would understand you. Maybe that's because they can't understand you because of, you know, the whole nature versus nurture bullshit. Also valid on some degree. I feel like this is more has to do with your skills. Maybe you're just you're not recognizing the true. You're just not recognizing that either something is or isn't a good idea that you've been working on. Yeah. I mean, this came through in the past. So, I don't know, like some things are amazing ideas and it's an amazing idea for you. And it should just be cultivated on that level for you. And maybe like with a small group of people. And I'm not saying that, like, I'm not saying that it was a bad idea or something is a bad idea. Because it was kind of like this card coming through, it was like flippity, right? But it landed definitely in reverse. So I don't know, I just feel like it's super subjective with whatever you got going on in terms of your skills and how you're connecting with people, like on a subconscious level. And that something wasn't the greatest idea, but wasn't necessarily a bad idea. I think maybe it just needs some fine tuning. That's why this is reversed. And maybe you're just not connecting with what that looks like. And, you know, that's so tricky, and I feel for you. I get it. Like, trying to interpret things is so subjective. And, you know, you can say one thing and then realize, like, minutes or even hours later, like, oh, you know, if I had said something this way, or if I had not angled it, but just, like, described something just in, like, the most... like just with the most subtle difference, it would have come across so much more clearly. You know what I mean? There's just so many possibilities and so many missed marks, and we need to not let that get the best of us. So let's see what's up. Yeah, we need to kind of like accept that first of all. There's something that you're avoiding. There's something that you're avoiding, Aries. And you really just, I feel like you're going to be fine, right? You have this awesome, like your attitude is very grounding and earth-like. So it really is the perfect foundation for you to burn your fire. And you are able to, as a result, light your own way, which is such a gift, such a strength. Such a power. And maybe like, you know, maybe you're that such a powerful level of faith is what's kind of getting in the way of you not really being honest with yourself about just something that's not even really that, maybe it's not even that big of a deal. Because I don't see anything's catastrophic coming here, right? Like, you're not getting recognized, like, so you don't carry yourself or look a particular way. And so that's not being recognized for whatever reason. The world reversed within your environment. It looks like there's a cycle. You might have just like created a negative cycle, or, you know, you could be about to create a negative cycle, or there's just something that may have happened to you that's a part of your life cycle that you're struggling to acknowledge. You might be letting it get the best of you. Like if you've experienced trauma in the past, or if you have any access needs or issues that are coming through, that might be blocking I don't know, it's almost like blocking, it's like you're blocking yourself, but there's a but. Like, so what's coming to my mind right now is, say for example, you know, people who have attention deficit issues, and as you age, you know, it gets in some ways more difficult. Like the forces, or like the fluctuation between being sporadic and being hyper focused, it changes. And like sometimes life cycles and just things that we go through in life, period, like, you know, life stages, going from being responsible only for yourself to being responsible for like another human being, you know, that can change a person as well. And if you've had a negative experience, if like you made a mistake, or if someone wronged you in some type of way, and you know, this is the time and place that occurrence, around the same time, you know, maybe a year or years ago, that occurred, it could be throwing you off. And heaven forbid you have taken on somebody else's trauma. That's something that, you know, transference is real. But you're learning. You really want to learn. You hope to learn. You hope to receive the messages that are going to be what transforms yourself. So that you can carry the message. The Page of Swords is also, I mean, when they're reversed, they can definitely be a liar. I heard that they can also be kind of a stalker. So this could be an individual that you're concerned about, or concerned, that would spark some type of concern for you. Maybe you don't want to be stalked, or that you have been stalked in the past. But congregating with like-minded people, being around your folks that you hold close and dear to your heart, celebrating, you know, the abundance and love that life has to offer. That's going to be, you know, that's going to be what gets you through this. And, you know, maybe you're afraid of like attracting a stalker, or that your next beau or belle or person is got that type of vibe because you've had bad experiences with somebody that's like that. But you really just need to allow, like, you just need to dismantle whatever constructs you have going on that are blocking your ability to sort of get over the last time you went through the shit, right? So that you can move on with your life. King of Swords reversed. They might even come, they might present themselves to you on some level, and they could be, like, this person is really psychologically damaging. A narcissist, someone who thinks that they have, you know, the knowledge that you require or that you would benefit from, when really it's just to manipulate you and serve their agenda. Say no to that, mofo. You're going to wake up and smell the coffee, or whatever it is you drink that makes you wake up, something invigorating. Maybe some Earl Grey tea, that bergamot, you know? That bergamot. So, peace of mind. What gives you peace? That really is what you're going to wake up to. And that is a blessing. So, no more all over the placeness. You're going to, like, smooth shit out. And, like, come down from whatever trip you're on. I love it. Let's conclude with some affirmations, shall we? Ooh, things get harder before you level up. Know that. I'm pretty sure you already know that. And how awesome you are. Okay. So you're working hard and making good life choices, and then out of nowhere, a shit storm starts and you can't figure out why. Holy fuck. It's like mountain climbers getting to the peak. It's steeper and the weather is worse up there. But if they were to give up or spend time crying about why it's so hard, no one would ever get to the top of Everest. Most of us would rather chop off a hand than climb a snow-covered mountain. I wouldn't go that far. I'm sure there's something else I'd rather give up. But it's still a great metaphor for making shit happen. All right. Ooh, 10 of Pentacles. Money, money, money. And health. Okay. So repeat after me if you wish. I am full of constructive energy, preparing to further productive use. I am immersed in life, its wonders, and its activities. I am committed to making a contribution to my world. I have established connections with others and laid the foundations for balance and stability in my life. So that's where you need to look at. I just felt something. Like there's connections that you're missing. I am involved in creating things that will touch the lives of people who come after me. I enjoy the rewards of my creative achievements, and I share these rewards with others. That is lovely. So, thank you so much for checking out my channel. If this reading resonates, or if it doesn't, please hit that like, share, and subscribe still, because it really helps to, support the growth of my channel, and I really, really appreciate it. And we will catch you next time. Take care and bye for now.